Steph, how are you peaking right now?
I know it's over after this year, right?
Now, in terms of going into this season, it's clear you came in with something, I guess, to prove. I don't know. You seem to be playing really well, even on a night like tonight when probably wasn't your best night of the season. You had almost a triple-double. Has something been different? Is it just in the flow and the natural progression of your game? What's changed this year?
I mean, I try to get better every year, and obviously that's the mission. That's what we're all trying to do. Nobody wants to be content in this league. Nobody wants to just be the same player. And you use all the experiences that you had throughout your career to kind of put that formula together. So, blessed to say I'm healthy. Got great teammates, great organization, great momentum. Over the summer that I was able to build off of, and yeah, feeling pretty good.
Stephen, how do you explain what was going on in that first quarter there, and how did you guys pull out of it?
That was all my fault, to be honest. If the team sees me throwing the ball all over the place, trying to take too many chances early in the game, then that's kind of contagious. So I kind of set a bad tone in that regard. Everything else was great. We were playing solid defense. When we did have good possessions, or when we took care of the ball, we were getting good shots. We had like, I think 3 boneheaded just plays where I either try to take a chance in transition or got myself trapped with no outlet. And after we figured that out, we kind of broke the game open. So that's kind of how things go for us. If we win the possession game and take care of the basketball, usually our talent takes over.
Steph, do you feel like your shot is on yet, or do you still feel like that's a process right now for you?
No, I want to shoot better. I missed some shots tonight I felt like I could make, but it's a long season, so you don't really get too high or too low on that. 82 games, you feel like things will kind of average out, and there's going to be some ups and downs, and you just kind of roll with it, but I always have confidence, and every shot I take is going to go in, and kind of rely on that.
Cumry, you were set back by the ankle sprain at the beginning of the season, but it seems like you really gotten into a really good flow right now. And when we watched you come in and have that great game a couple of years ago, we thought, oh man, this guy's just a shooter. But as we watch you, we see that you just play the total game. You're always cutting, defending, rebounding, looking for the assist, stuff like that. How much of it a joy to play with a team that kind of embodies that type of total game spirit?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's the first time in my career, not to take anything from different teams that I've played in the past, but I feel like the way we played, our offense, our defense as well, too. So it's just, I feel like I'll be able to play basketball and not think too much and just play the game. And, I have great guys around, obviously, that take a lot of focus, and I'm able to cut and do the stuff that, a role player should do. So I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. So just want to keep doing and keep going and playing hard and just do what I need to do.
Cumry, what was it like getting that MVP chant? And Clay said that you probably thought you were back in Tel Aviv.
I went to KD after the game in the locker room. I said, KD, you holding me back, bro. They call him MVP for me, man. It was just it was just funny, man. I missed the free throw because of that, too. I couldn't focus. I was like, man.
The adrenaline rush. It's nice. It's nice.
It was just fun, man.
Cumry, Steve Kerr said that he doesn't know how much he's going to play you from game to game. I mean, it's one thing to say, hey, stay ready, but how do you stay ready for a game like this? And when a guy like KD goes down, you come in and just have this seamless performance.
Well, it's a lot easier, obviously, tonight when you know in the morning that KD didn't go. So it's a lot easier to get going. But, I mean, like I told Steve, in the summer, and like I tell him every day that, he comes to me and says, hey, you might not, I don't know, like what's going to happen. He knows that I'll be ready. It's just being a professional and being a guy that knows his role in this team. And whenever he needs me to go out there and bring energy and play hard and do the stuff I do, I'll be ready. And he knows that, and I'm happy for that. I'll take that as a big, pride of myself and the team that I'll be ready whenever he needs me.
Hey, Steph, it's obviously just one game, but just considering the start and different adversities you guys faced to open the season, how did you get to the point today where you guys are able to adjust with Kevin out of the lineup?
I mean, the deeper we go into the season, the more you feel that kind of rhythm, and everybody's kind of comfortable with their role and how they're going to impact the game when they're out there on the floor. And for us, the beginning of the season, it really wasn't anything offensively. It was we knew that was going to come around. It was just more the defensive effort and focus and attention to detail, and understanding that once that clicked, that we'd have like a night like tonight, even with Katie out of the lineup. So it's nice to have versatile defenders all throughout the lineup. Obviously, what Omri can bring, switching 1 through 4, even 1 through 5 at times. Nick was amazing on the defensive end tonight. Trying to make plays on the ball and just being solid. Even Pat doing the same thing. So I mean, all throughout the lineup, when we have guys out there that are focused on the defensive end, knowing that that's going to fuel our offense and fuel our total game, then we should be in pretty good shape.
Steve said that sometimes when you are down a main guy like Kevin, it can be good for morale and development to see, from other guys what they're going to bring. And also, what's your thought on that, and also how well you guys have played defensively this latest stretch?
It keeps everybody alert. It does. I wouldn't say threatens you. It just makes sure there's 25 points that you're missing, 25, 26 points that you're missing, and it's not just gonna be one guy stepping in trying to fulfill that role. You gotta do it by committee, and kind of echoing what Omri said. It's just when you have the expectation that everybody that steps foot on the floor is gonna be a threat and be capable of changing the game for us, then that just gives everybody confidence. And it was nice to see that kind of unfold tonight. And defensively, we've just had longer stretches of high intensity and high level of focus. That's allowed us to control the momentum of games and the flow of games, and especially against a team like tonight, they have so many individual guys that are talented that can put the ball in the basket, but 5 guys helping, communicating, talking. It was a thing of beauty tonight.
Omri, how much has it helped having a guy like Steve, who's throughout his playing career had to deal with sporadic playing time, has been in that role? How much has he helped you with adjusting to that?
Well, I can't even put it to words. It's just, it's the first time. I don't want to say first time, but he's been really, how to get to me, personally to my heart, and as a player that you come into a team that obviously won championships and you know what you're getting into. It's really important for me, just as an individual, that you have that relationship with your coach, and I feel like he's really got to my heart. So, he keeps me going, and it's he's a very special human being. You guys know that, so I'm enjoying this very much. It's hot in here. Hey.
You had 3 block shots. That's a lot of energy.
Career high.
You should ask him how it feels to be in the hacking club.
I almost fouled out in the blowout.
Don't get too close to me on that one.